Today in this video, we'll be looking at how to make a layout in React so that you can build applications very fast. Okay, so let's go from what is a layout first. So layout basically is a component in React that you can apply in every pages to avoid unnecessary codes. Okay, in every page. Like for example, think about the application where you have so many pages, like for example 20 pages with the same layout. Like here, if you can see here, the layout is same in every pages. Like if I go to a different component or maybe different route, there's a different component. So the layout is same. If you see the header, if you see the footer, if you see the background image, right? Now just think about the projects where you might want to add some patterns here, or maybe some other things like sidebar, which you'll have in every page, so that's actually a layout. That's actually a layout. But what we do is in every page we all make layout, but we just make different component like header, footer, and something like that, and we'll just keep on adding those in every pages, right? But just think about the time where you'll have to change the position of something else. In that case, we'll have to go through all of those components or maybe all of the pages and then change it. And when we do that, there is a chance of inconsistency in pages. The position may not be correct in every page, so that's inconsistency. And another thing is that it'll be very time consuming as well. So instead of doing that, we can just make a single layout, and when we have certain changes, we can just change in one file, and then that's it. Every pages are affected where we have layout. That's it. All right, so that's what we are looking today. So to make a layout, what we have to do is we just have to make normal component like other React components. You can name it anything, and then return the layout. Now we have to make a layout. Now I'll show the project that I'm working in. So this is the project I'm working in, and if you see, it's the first thing I have added is Navbar. This is the Navbar. And if you see here, it's a footer, right? There's a footer here, and we have outlet over here. So outlet basically is a component. It's actually a component from React Router DOM that'll act as a placeholder, placeholder for the pages where we have the layout applied in. That's it. All right, because I have used this layout in this chat page, the outlet is acting as if it is a chat page. Now if I show you the chat page, there's a chat header, right? This is the chat header, chat application, and all these avatars. This is the my chat list and chat box. This is the chat list and this is the chat box, right? I've not applied header, I've not applied footer, but this page, this chat page is actually showing me the header and footer because I have applied layout. That's it. All right. Now how to apply, we'll show that right now. Okay. So for that, all you have to do after you make a layout like this and after you return outlet, all you have to do is go to your routes, right? And if you are new to routes, you can just go to React Router DOM and you can just see there how to make routes. As of now, I have used create browser router, right? The create browser router is a change in version 6, but if you're comfortable with browser router, something like this, you can do that as well. But as of now, I'm using this one because it has lots of benefits. You can research on that on. All right. So all you have to do is just create browser router, and then here you have to give your first route. All right. It's something like this. Element will be your main layout, this component. Okay. And after that, you'll have to put children over here, and inside of that children, you'll have to apply all the pages that you want layout in. Like for example, here we have chat page. That's why I am putting this this route as a children of this main layout. That's it. All right, and I'll also be providing the source code of this project in the description of this video so that you can actually check the code as well. Okay, and that's it. And after that, you'll have to export this router, right? And then in your main.jsx, inside of the strict mode, you'll have to apply over here, router provider, and then router. As of now, ignore all of these things, as these are all for style and data fetching and everything else that I have in my project. Okay, but to apply layout, all you have to do is just this one inside of the strict mode. Okay, that's it. Your work is done. Now in every pages you go, you can see the layout being applied. Right now, if you have certain changes, then you can just change in one file, and then your work is done in every pages. Now just think about the project where you'll have so many pages, let's say 20, 50, 100 pages, where you'll have the same layout, right? So it'll speed up your application development. Okay, and sometimes you don't want layout in some routes or some pages. So how can I avoid layout being applied to certain pages? You can do that as well. You can just simply go outside of this main layout route, and then apply that pages. Like for example, I have this about us page, right, which is outside of this main layout route. If you see here, create browser router is actually accepting an array of object or array of routes, right? So this one is the first route, main layout, and this one is the second route I have. So it's actually outside of the main layout children. That's why if you see about us page, you can just see the about us page, but there's no layout over here, right? So that's how we can avoid layout being applied to certain pages. All right, so that's it for this video. Hope you find it helpful, and if you find it helpful, please do like and subscribe this video, and I'll be coming back with so many other tutorials regarding front-end development. And until then, have a great day.